Hello, my front case. So, a vehicle is involved in an accident and you intend to restore that vehicle. It's best to actually change parts. If you want to get that 100% restoration after the structural integrity has been compromised, if you want to get a full structural integrity restored, it's best to just replace the parts. If not, if you don't replace the part and you go for just say panebita now, no worry, panebita make it go general. In most cases, it will cost you double spending. As of now, this vendor was supposed to be a finished job. But now, you can imagine what we are doing right now. You see, we just replaced the roof with another one. This is another roof. So this was supposed to be a completed job to be, delivered to the customer. But along the line, something came up. Now we're supposed to do this initially as at one way, going over the restoration process. But the customer was like, no, I don't want that like that. I'm gonna just pan a bit and somehow now it will make sense. At the end of the day, we went back to our initial recommendation. Now, and when these vendors came into us looking like this, the roof was badly damaged. And so when the guy came in, we met with the client and we actually recommended replacing the roof to get 100% structural integrity restored. But the customer was like, no, structural integrity will be compromised. I don't like the whole cutting. If a friend of mine or someone told me that if they cut it, it won't look the same again. We were like, no, it's best to just replace the roof, considering the fact that it's a panoramic roof, so that it don't look as if the car ever had an accident. But it was like, no. So we went on to doing our own panabiting, trying to straighten and then do everything. But at the end of the day, after we did everything, the car was not properly aligned. There was a little bit of misalignment, especially on the roof. The panoramic roof didn't sit properly. And at the end, he can finally accept, say, had him been, he had known, he should have went for the whole cutting of the roof. At least, if we had done this initially, this car would have left here like long before now. If this car would not stay here. So now just imagine the whole back and forth thing. Now he's spending double for what if he had agreed for, would have finished the whole thing initially. Now this was the area that was badly affected, and you can see even after we did the whole panabiting in terms of to straighten the part, to bring out the part back, structural integrity according to owner wasn't really perfect. You see the space, everything just like that, everything from the inner part. See these areas, you can see. Sometimes because of panabiting panels like this, sometimes panabiting can actually weaken panels, you understand, because of the long process of heating, cutting, and all that, especially in accidental restoration situations like this. So when the car came in, we recommended a replacement of the roof, especially because of the panoramic roof, because we knew that if we didn't get this alignment properly, the panoramic roof would not sit on the roof properly. In terms of like the structural integrity of the roof would not be 100%, aligned. That was how we recommended replacement. So they say customers are always right. So we had to go with our customer and then keep our recommendations in our pocket. So after the whole back and forth, we finished and the car was not really sitting properly. Like if the customer come with it, when the customer came and he was like, no. What did I really tell me so? And I really say,